Oi fellas, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. We actually are at the highest MMR we've ever been at for a Road to Rank 1. And if we win all our games today, that will remain the same. As long as we keep winning, they'll be true. We're actually getting surprisingly close to 6-9, which I honestly haven't hit in a while. I think a year or so, maybe a year and a half. I think I managed to reach 6-8-80 earlier this year. Before falling back down on one of my other accounts, but not on my main account. I haven't been able to hit this high. The last time I got 7k MMR was in, I want to say, well, the one time and the only time. It's not like this used to happen on a daily basis, but I had it before in March of 2017, I think it was. So, the dream is still alive. We got Enigmas, our first opponent, who is a Protoss player with a very particular opening. I believe he likes to open 4 Stalker into Oracle, and he doesn't scout himself. He just doesn't scout, which I think is quite funny. Now, we could be cool and pretend like we don't know that about our opponent, or we could just try to hard counter him a little bit. I think we're gonna hard counter it a little bit. Always, like, we're not super hard countering him. We're just gonna make sure that, you know, we're aware of the things that he does. So we're gonna pick a strategy that kind of makes sense, knowing that information. Doesn't mean I'm gonna play completely pretending like that's the only thing he can do. He of course can play other openers as well, but I think it's an opener he really likes and is very common for him. So we're just going to be scouting the top side with our probe, and then we're going to scout the bottom side after with our stalkers for any kind of proxies. But because we do the top side here, like relatively quickly, we should be able to get into our opponent's base already, which makes me happy. Yeah, I mean, could it be still hidden back there? I think in theory it could be, but I don't think it's going to be. No, it isn't. I think we're gonna be, because of that little detour I took, I think we're gonna be too late to actually enter his base, which is annoying. I really would like to have entered his base. Yeah, it's gonna be too late. 2:30 his units finish. So we're just gonna chill over here for now. That's 2 very fast stalkers, honestly. And we see a low ground pylon. Oh, that wasn't a proper force field. Okay, that's actually kind of bad. We're just gonna let that finish, honestly. Do I want a battery? So it's gonna move out with these 2 stalkers, right? Okay, he has 4 stalkers at home. He has a very late nexus as well. Ah, missing that force field was really painful. So we're just gonna continuously be warping in units. Not because I'm afraid, but just because there's no reason not to, right? We have absolutely no reason to not play safe at this point. Because we know his expo is very far delayed. He's just getting a battery, which is really bad actually. Okay, and now that we see this, we know for sure there's absolutely nothing to be afraid about. This is a really good opener, so I'm going completely ham. Or a very good opener for us, I'm sorry. I'm not sure why I just said good opener. We're gonna go completely ham on probes now. We're gonna skip all immortals and we're gonna do a really tight either +2 or +1 timing. I think at this point I wouldn't even mind playing +1. think he might be trying to get me somewhere.
No, no. This was well done by him. He kind of tricked me, honestly. I say he kind of tricked me, he really did just trick me. And he tricked me in a proper way as well. That's stupid by me. It's okay. I feel a little silly after that, but it's okay to feel a little bit silly. I already have one of these.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
He's still later with his gas than I am, so we're still in a good spot. That's usually how you check in this matchup, like, hey, am I ahead, am I behind? Good thing to check is how fast your gases were in comparison to your opponent. Just gonna spread these out a bit. And like gate count, obviously, is nice. Oh, what? The hell is he doing?
Base is under attack.
That's nice. He's actually playing Blink, isn't he? Is he actually playing Blink? I missed this gas.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack.
I'm gonna get super supply block, eh?
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, he's actually blinking my life away.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Research.
Oh, I'm gonna lose another one, really? He's gonna recall now.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I mean, that wasn't too bad for me. We have +2 on the way. We have our second immortal almost done.
Mineral field depleted.
I think this might be for DTs or something.
Mineral field depleted.
Hey, come here, stupid bird. I really like ending those birds.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
They never help me out.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Come here, my G. Yes, come up this ramp. It's definitely something weird now.
Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
How did he spot that so fast?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
We've got +2 done. I'm kind of confident in my ability to just win this game, though.
I think we might just be winning here. But these are gonna die as well. He has 1/1 upgrades. I'm not sure what for, but doesn't look too hot for him, honestly. I think he's just gonna leave the game after he realizes he can't kill us. I got 1 or 2 of these.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
GG. I feel like you really outplayed your opponent if they say outplayed, lol. Because I really did outplay him pretty hard. I just kept sending in zealots in different ways. Like, pretty sick run-bys, we had good map vision. Yeah, it was actually a very good game by us. Very calm and collected. No garbage, you know. Just solid play. Managed to win. Let's get into the next one. Good stuff. Got Enigma again. So yeah, we actually managed to predict this game very well last game. Or like exactly strategy very well. Cute opener. I know he doesn't scout at all. So there's something funny you can do against people who play like that. So usually with this kind of people, I think you should spread some violence around to see run-bys coming, care more about map vision. So it probably was the sucking option, but I don't want to tell him that. Like, I think my position was still very good. So, because he doesn't really scout, we play 1 gate expand, which should leave us with a relatively good opener. We could even go into Stargate if we really want to blind counter what he did last game to us. But I don't really want to do that. We'll see. We'll scout after we build our core, and then we'll see what happens this game, okay? So 1 gate expand is not that great against scouted stuff, but it can be quite good against other things. So I'm just gonna check around. Like, it's on the path to his base anyway, or practically on the path to his base. We're just gonna have a look. This map isn't very good. It's a short map. It doesn't have a natural ramp. There's a ramp down here, but it's too far away. So it's not a great map for 1 gate expanding. If you compare it to a map like Golden Wall, it's pretty okay there, you know? Yep, these straight big ramps. Stalker, nothing here. Okay, this looks like Proxy Stargate. Or him just forgetting something. But the timing of everything makes me believe Proxy Stargate. Did you actually build a pylon? That's a 3rd pylon. It's a weird pylon though, isn't it? Oh, no, I should have counted probes. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Oh, he's actually cancelling it. Oh, because he thinks I'm getting double stalker. Yeah, just gonna go away. Our job here is done. Like, he doesn't know that I have this expo, obviously. I kinda wanna cancel this. And now we're gonna do a really sick follow-up. It's important that we actually do kill that. So if we lose that probe, we'll need to do some follow-up work. I don't think he's gonna kill the probe. He's super afraid. Because he doesn't know how I opened. And his first two stalkers were delayed. Oh, that's bad. I kinda like this. By him, honestly. So we're gonna send this over here. We're gonna send our 3 stalkers there to make sure it's cancelled. We're gonna get a 2nd immortal and we can full wall the front soon. Now you might say, why the hell would you full wall your front? Just to be clear,
of any kind of run-bys into here with adapts and the like. Well, how are you gonna get out? Well, I'm gonna get a prison, am I not? So yeah, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble trying to defend against my follow-up push. Which I could do it off 3 gate, I could do it off of 4 gate. I think I'm gonna go up to 6 gate. Which was one of the options I didn't quote. Nice. So we'll get a gateway here. So I'm kind of showcasing to him why the no scouting every game isn't completely viable. So I'm doing him a favor. And having fun at the same time. The best kind of favor. So yeah, we're gonna be hitting pretty hard. Harder than you could ever hit with anything else. Because I had very fast robo and really good eco, which means just the pure amount of units is never going to be as high as here. Maybe perhaps with a proxy robo you can hit this amount at this time, but my reinforcements are way bigger, so... Oh, what the hell.
Base is under attack.
Do we like this?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under
Okay, let's hope this goes well. Actually isn't going too well, I'm gonna have to admit. But I think we're gonna be completely fine once we get our immortals in there, right? He killed all of his stuff. All of his probes, so he has no reinforcements. We still have a bunch of workers here. And then we have another immortal. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Probably should have recalled to the natural though. But I mean, it's still a win. Like I said, we're just in such a good spot at this moment that it doesn't really matter. So pretty soon. Maybe should have scouted the map as well to make sure that he isn't trying for some kind of base trade. But I mean, win is a win. Pretty solid. Pretty well done by me. Oh, we get a game immediately, so that's nice. Don't need to add it. Don't run the risk of accidentally not recording the next one. We're playing against Strange. He also has quite specific build orders. I don't think they're very good. Yeah, he has some cute things that he does though, which I'll try to highlight as we play. He plays Sentry Stalker every single game, blocks my natural with a pylon, and then will not wall his own ramp. So the reason he blocks my natural is so that my first 2 units stay at home to clear that pylon. And then he doesn't need to wall the ramp, which is pretty nice against like a proxy robo, where otherwise I'd probably be able to get one of his gateways. The problem is I just get a free pylon every single game. And it shows that he is not proxying, so he's being very obvious with everything he does. My PvP is, I think, quite good at the moment as well. Like I really understand a lot of the early game. I sometimes still lose because I make mistakes, obviously. Sometimes I misread, or I don't scout well enough, or I don't control well enough. But I think in general, the theory aspect of PvP I understand extremely well. I really understand what build orders counter what. That's why it's also by far my best matchup on the ladder. We can have a look at my stats actually after this game. See what the what my best and what my worst matchups are. So we're gonna proxy a Robo. I never really do this against Strange. But, I mean, it's a special occasion. All of you are watching, so, you know, might as well, right? And I think what he does isn't extremely safe against this either, so kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That would be one hell of a thing to do, actually. To be fair, majority of my time in this game is spent looking for birds, just to zap them with 1 probe. It's not quite the same, but okay, see. So he's down here, he's blocking me with a pylon. And then I think if he sees a proxy, he cancels it. But I made it look like it's just a regular pylon proxy. I had very, very fast everything. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm building workers. I can finish 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. But I like to play very tight. So yeah, like I said, no wall. There's gonna be a sentry here. The sentry's already out, yeah. As always. As predictable as the clock. As long as it doesn't run out of batteries. So I'm just gonna move forward a little bit here with my Stalker. Make sure he's not hiding behind here. Doesn't seem to be. Now, I could scout for his probe, but the likelihood that he's gonna come by with a probe is very small. Now, why is that? Good question. Actually, I'm gonna look for the probe. But not because I care about him scouting, but because I care about him having a pylon on the map. I saw him. Oh, that was not a probe. Never mind. I don't want them to have a pylon on the map. Might get difficult in that case. Just gonna follow up with Blink majority of the time. Really? You're downstairs? Are we defending low ground here, MIG? I don't think we are defending low ground, are we? Well, if he thinks he can defend low ground, then he thinks he can defend low ground, and that's alright. I don't think he can. I think he needs to cancel these things. I think he needs to do it very quickly. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. Okay, we have two things we can do here. Oh, that's a fair... I kind of like this defense. I do like this defense. Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I still don't think he can defend the low ground, but I really do like his defense. I warped once Zealot too many. You see I don't have money for my 3rd Immortal right now. It's I built 2 probes as well for no real reason. It's because I thought he was gonna leave the low ground for what it is, you know? I think I can recall out of here. I'm safe, right? If I wasn't safe there, I'd be in a little bit of trouble. So we killed a lot of workers, obviously. Obviously. If I would have missed that, I would have been really sad. I'm not sure if you can miss it. Sounds difficult. I'm not sure why I used the hallucination either, though. So lots of questions here. And now the most crucial time for both of us, really, is going to be when I get my 1st Immortal.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, he thought I wasn't. This is actually becoming a way tighter game. Very chaotic fight here, yeah? Not a big fan of how that went. I really need my my prism as well. Not having a prism is always kind of bad for Protoss players if the other guy does have a prism. Now we still are probably ahead in some things. But it isn't immortal count, it's disruptor count that we're ahead in. Forgot to GG, that's okay. Kinda liked his response, honestly. I think this is as close as you're gonna get to a blind counter, to proxy robo, while having a low ground, because you get a robo very quickly. So yeah, I think this is really as close as you're gonna get, but still, you have such a difficult time defending two areas at the same time, and the micro fight in the middle didn't go too hot for me. I think if that isn't the case, I think he's in a lot of trouble. Because he's just gonna outmine me with like 100, 200, but at this point, that party is over, and he starts sucking. Nice. That's 3-0. Let's play one more. Oh, instantly found again. Wow. It's my lucky day. Strange again. We're once again just gonna proxy a pylon. This time we're not gonna do anything with it. Just really to trick him. Make him believe we're doing something similar as last game. So he probably believes his plan is safe, but I think the way he plays is not safe at all. A little bit of a disagreement there, you know? A little bit of a disagreement. There are some things he does which I do like, but not a lot of them. I'm actually curious how he defends adepts as well. So I'm kind of keen on playing something like Stalker Adept, just to see how he deals with that. I don't just want to go straight adepts, because in that case the pylon on my natural delays my nexus too much. Right, so excuse me. Oh, don't think we need that much gas, honestly, like I'm mining right now. We're not mining a lot of gas, we just need even less than that. If I'm not quite sure yet if I actually want to play Stalker, Adept. I don't think the build order is very good, so like you lack some confirmation on tech quickly because you're lacking Sentry, no Stargate. Go into Twilight with it and be relatively okay against most things. But then you have two units that aren't Stalkers, which also kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm just I'm not sure. Stalker. So we're delaying our second pylon a bit. Just to pretend like we could fit in a robo in between there. Okay, let's see what he has. No wall again, straight sentry. Okay. We're just gonna play sentry as a follower. Sentry or Sentry Stalker? We'll play Sentry Stalker actually. Some extra. Well, we saw him open with Sentry. I don't even think we need this Stalker technically, but it doesn't really matter. We can just build it. We get a very fast forge. The reason I get this very fast forge is because I'll get a fast scout as well. Oh, my throat is so dry. Hardly drank any water yet. If I see Robo or something like that, if I'm afraid of anything, I can just go into Twilight as well. I think I'm actually just going to be doing that already. I'm usually not too big on those fast Twilight builds and that kind of shenanigans. Because sometimes, like if he follows up, or fast forge stuff, like if he follows up now with a Immortal push, I could be in a little bit of trouble. This is a slow Robo. What's his opener? Is that actually his first tech structure? Nah, he has 2 little units. No, it's Robo Forge. Okay, this is kind of, I don't want to say ideal, but it's pretty good for us because it's a late Robo. There is going to be a Forge, but he's going to be down in upgrades. So what we're going to be doing here now is we're going to get very fast 4 gases. Like, it's way faster than he will ever be able to get them, honestly. I kind of want to get a pylon here. The reason I get a pylon here is to wall this area away from adepts. Then this Stalker can meet any adepts that will be coming for me in the front. Oh, there we go. Adept stuff is never too scary, honestly, because you get so many Stalkers when you play Blink, so it's completely okay. What the hell? I knew something was off. I just never voiced it. It looked so odd though, all the timings. Ah, I should have known, I should have known. I was like, I was just counting resources, you know? But I just thought, ah, he probably just sucks. That's a really bad thing to think. Because that's never really the truth. Ah, well done by him. He tricked me, he tricked me. Alright, you got me, buddy. Ah, I feel like a loser now. Saved up 2 oracles somewhere on the map. It's fine. If you want to play like this, that's okay. It's kind of late with his follow-up tech. You see an Immortal there. He's gonna get a fast 3rd base, honestly. Oh, he got me good there. He really did get me good. I don't really like Oracle into Immortals though. I think that delays your production so much. You see hardly at any gates still at this point, which is odd. Like, I'm still getting faster production in him. I have a faster +2. His push is gonna suck as well because he basically invested 450 into Oracles that aren't really fighting in his army, you know? So yeah, it's not too useful to have. I think he's gonna need to expand a bit faster, honestly. And also, this map only has a single entrance, which means if I can lock that entrance with like 1 or 2 batteries, and when I say lock, I just mean throw down 1 or 2 batteries there to make it safe. Then yeah, I think he's gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Oh yeah, he doesn't have it yet. So he could be hitting soon. Yeah, he's actually gonna hit soon. I don't like the Immortals very much though. I think it's a bad call. We're gonna send these behind. What are these guys here?
Research complete.
So I have +2 at this point. And he lost his prison. He's in a world of trouble, I believe. Because he can't reinforce now, so he's just... Oh, I didn't know there was still one over there as well. He's just gonna lose everything. I think. I won't even have to lose anything else anymore. No big units at least. Micro this away. Oh, we win the game. Relatively easily once again. No real trouble. Yeah, he proxied here. I think we're still ahead after the start, honestly. I was very, very naive. Really pure arrogance this was. Look what I scout. How does this make any sense for me? So I scout him at this point, right? I see 3 units, gateways just now finishing, and a robo on the way. I already have Twilight halfway done, +1 on the way, and I have what? I have 4 units. So I have more units than him, I have more tech, I have more probes, and I have a faster natural. This is pure arrogance in scouting, nothing else. Just thinking that my early game must be so much better, that it's possible that I have all these things and he has nothing. This should never happen to me. 3 units is super suspicious in general. The thing that kind of threw me off was the forge though. I was like, huh, but I guess I just want 50 minerals, right? I had +1 on the way already. Such an idiot. Very naive play by me. Actually, very, very naive play. Should have had at least 2 stalkers in my main base. That's okay. We still won the game. We gained like 40 MMR today, which is good. Yeah, overall I think it was a pretty good day. It was a nice show. And on the way to 6-9, I guess. Thanks everyone for watching. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks also much to all my Patreons, which I will put on the screen right now. Appreciate all of you. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Smash like. Alright, I promised I was gonna show this, so I'll just do it at the end. I'm sorry for forgetting. So yeah, I haven't played that many games yet this season on this account, obviously. Played more with Zerg. But I got a 90% win rate in PvP, 77 in PvT, and 40% in PvZ. But I mean, it's only a very small sample size, so it's difficult to make too much of it. But I do feel very confident in PvP. So yeah, alright, that's that. Now, bye-bye for sure. And don't forget to smash the like button.